Sometimes, the world stops spinning because of a single photograph. Blurry, unclear, almost meaningless to most people. But for those who recognize the shadow behind that image, everything changes. Someone walking down the cobblestone streets of Paris, a black jacket, dark sunglasses, a cap pulled low to hide his face. At first glance, nothing seemed unusual. But when fans zoomed in closer, the world seemed to stop breathing. Because that face was Xiao Zhan. Hello drama lovers, welcome back to this channel. Today, we're diving into a story that has shaken not only the entertainment world but also the world of fashion. A rumor that began with a quiet step in Paris, but has now grown into whispers of the year's biggest collaboration. Between two names that once set the world on fire with a single series, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. Imagine this. Two of China's brightest stars, two men who once changed history through the Untamed, suddenly appearing in the same city. No announcements, no hints, no statements from their agencies. Only silence, but somehow, that silence spoke louder than any word. It all started when a fan working at the airport posted a trembling message. Xiao Zhan's team was seen carrying lots of equipment under tight security, then boarded a private jet bound for Paris. The internet erupted in seconds. Hours later, another report surfaced, a charter flight to France, registered under a production team known for its long collaboration with Gucci. And at that moment, one question echoed across the internet. Could it be? Xiao Zhan is working with Gucci? The web exploded. Private jet. Gucci. Xiao Zhan. 3 words that together could make the world stop scrolling. But the story didn't end there. A few hours later, European fan accounts started sharing more photos. Someone was seen in the Montmartre district, a quiet corner of Paris known for its art and secrets. His posture, his style, his presence, all unmistakably familiar. And for those who knew, it was impossible to mistake. It was Wang Yibo. The moment that name appeared, the internet lost its composure. Was this just a coincidence? Or had fate decided to reunite two souls who once shared the same path, in the most mysterious way possible? Hashtags like #Xiaozhan in Paris and #Wang Yibo in Paris skyrocketed to the top of Weibo and Twitter. Thousands of comments flooded every minute. Is this the reunion we've been waiting for? If this is for Gucci, the fashion world is about to explode. Two icons. One city. This can't be a coincidence. And as if to add fuel to the fire, fashion insiders began to speak. Several sources revealed that Gucci is preparing a major global campaign to be unveiled soon. And the two names reportedly listed in their internal documents were none other than Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. The silence turned into a heartbeat. The heartbeat turned into whispers. And those whispers became a storm. Imagine if it's true. Gucci, the brand known for exclusivity, precision, and class, choosing these two Asian stars for a global project. If the rumor about the private jet is true, then this isn't just another collaboration. It's a statement. A declaration that the world is now watching Asia. And these two men are at the very center of that gaze. Meanwhile, Paris remained beautifully quiet. The sky turned golden as the sun began to set. The soft evening breeze swept across the narrow streets, carrying the scent of coffee, flowers, and secrets. In the middle of the crowd, one lucky fan swore she saw a familiar figure near Saint-Germain-des-Prés. His steps were fast, yet calm. His look was simple, yet effortlessly elegant. He walked with only 2 staff members, no cameras, no spotlight. Just the sound of footsteps against cobblestones, like a scene from a silent film that didn't need words to tell its story. Across the city, in the hidden corners of Montmartre, warm lights glowed on a secluded photoshoot set. A man in a denim jacket stood facing the Eiffel Tower in the distance. The photographer whispered softly in French, "Parfait, hold it." Click. And on the monitor, that face came into focus. Wang Yibo. 2 different places. 2 separate shoots. 1 city. Coincidence, or something planned down to the smallest detail? As the night deepened, social media refused to sleep. International media began to take notice. Even Vogue Paris posted a mysterious message. 2 stars from the East are preparing something huge in Paris. The fashion world isn't ready. That single sentence was enough to make the world hold its breath. But behind all the noise, there's something softer. Something more beautiful. Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo are no longer the same young men they were during the Untamed. They've grown. They've evolved. They've conquered their own worlds, Xiao Zhan through acting and fashion, Wang Yibo through music and racing. Two different paths, two different dreams. And yet somehow, fate, or maybe pure coincidence, has brought them back together in Paris. Imagine that. After years apart, the universe chooses this city, the city of light, the city of love, to cross their paths once again. Not as co-stars this time, but as symbols of Asia's undeniable global power. Is it fate? Or something that's been quietly planned all along? Reports say Xiao Zhan is scheduled to join a new crew on October 16th, with a grand launch event on the 18th. And many believe this timing aligns perfectly with Gucci's upcoming Paris showcase. Yet, there's silence. No word from Gucci. No statement from Xiao Zhan's studio. No confirmation from Wang Yibo's agency, Yuhua Entertainment. Nothing but quiet. And sometimes, silence speaks louder than any words. Because in the world of celebrities, silence often means something big is coming. Now, the world waits. Fans watch every move. Media speculate. And Paris holds its breath. Could this really be the reunion the world never thought it would see? Or are these just two souls passing by, once again, by chance? No one knows. But one thing's certain. This meeting, in this city, at this moment, feels far too beautiful to be coincidence. Night slowly falls over Paris. The Eiffel Tower sparkles, its golden lights dancing in the cool air. And somewhere, perhaps in a hidden studio or a quiet hotel balcony overlooking the Seine, two men are preparing. Preparing for something that might once again leave the world speechless. Maybe they don't even realize how many hearts are waiting, holding on to that silence. But beyond the rumors, beyond the theories, something remains unchanged. They still carry the same energy. The same spark that once united millions of hearts. An energy that makes people believe in miracles. In connections that never truly fade. And in stories that are never really over. Now, all eyes turn to Paris. All ears wait for Gucci's next move. Is this just another rumor? Or the beginning of something much greater? We might not have the answer today. But one thing is certain. The world will never stop talking about these two names. Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. Because every time they appear, whether on screen, on stage, or simply walking down the streets of Paris, something magical happens. Something that makes people pause, feel, and remember that some stories never truly end. Perhaps this meeting wasn't planned. Perhaps it was meant to be. So now, we wait, quietly, patiently, to see what kind of beauty Paris will reveal next.